another book review today. So, if you saw this title, no, you're not seeing double. Yes, I did very recently review the film version of this, like just within the past week or two of recording this. I was unaware going in that there was also a book. I didn't even intentionally seek it out. It was when I was doing my last book review, and after I'd blogged that on Goodreads and was going through my recommendations on there, that I stumbled upon this by total chance, and it's The Lost Daughter by Elena Ferrante, and I was like, is it just me, or is that? I read a little bit, oh yeah, that's definitely the same story. Okay, so next thing I know, here I am hunting down the ebook, and here we are. I read it in about a week. So I've always had like this weird quirk where I love reading the novelizations of movies that I've seen. I don't do it for every film, but I do enjoy it just in general. I like seeing how they compare and contrast. On this particular film, though, I'm really glad that there is a book, because there's so many things that just were left open-ended and mysterious in the film that I was like, okay, now we have context reading them in the book. And part of me that I noticed right off the bat in reading it was like, wow, they like really took note of like the way the English wouldn't flow quite as naturally as if it were from a native English speaker, but somebody translating it from Italian to English. They did that really convincingly. You know why? Because it was originally published in Italian and later translated to English. So it was not even like a particularly artistic thing. No, that is just literally what it is. Okay, that's cool. Well, alright. I guess I can forgive some of the small grammatical errors and things then, because that does make more sense now. But that aside, for as much as the film version flipped back and forth between present tense and flashback scenes, oh, the book does it even more so. And it's even more confusing because you don't always necessarily initially know that we've clicked from one mode into the other. It's jarring. It's super jarring, but at the same time, it is really intriguing. But I will say, if I hadn't seen the movie first, I would have probably been very confused and just frustrated by this story because of that. So having seen the film first, I was able to keep up with what the hell is going on, where are we in this story. Alright. So it does vary a little bit from the film. There's certain things that were fleshed out more in the film. There's certain things that were glossed over that were in the book that weren't in the movie at all. But the biggest thing that I noticed change was the ending scene. Because in the movie, it ends with her looking like she's laying dying on the beach. Yeah, not so much in the book. That's not how the book ends. I mean, similar circumstances that led to the beach scene, but different ending, not nearly as dramatic, not nearly as bleak. So it's like, oh, huh. Okay, I see why they drummed up the drama for the film version, but at the same time, alright, I can respect it being different. Yeah, it's very interesting comparing and contrasting the character development in the book version versus the film. Because in the film, it doesn't seem like there's as much character development. I mean, the story is fleshed out plot-wise, but it doesn't seem like there's nearly as big of a shift in the characters themselves as the story unfolds until just the very ending scene. But in this, you kind of see it unfolding, coming a mile away. You see the train coming. You know it's not going to end well. But it pulls you in anyway. You have to see how it's going to play out. So, I don't know, I still enjoyed it, but at the same time, I am definitely going to be the first one to say that I am glad, for once, that I actually saw the movie version first, rather than the other way around. Usually, if I know there's a book version, I'll intentionally read it first, then watch the movie. But I feel like I might have actually given up on this book partway through, because it's such a slow burn type of a story to where I would have been getting vibes of The Old Man in the Sea, where it just feels like it's dragging on, and nothing's necessarily particularly happening, seemingly. What are we doing here? Why am I spending time on this? It had that vibe in the book version for a while, even though I knew where it was ultimately headed. Not nearly as badly as The Old Man in the Sea, but I could see where it would have had the potential to turn me off because of that slow burn. So, I don't know. I think for me, the book was maybe like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I still enjoyed it. I'd still recommend it. It's very intriguing, but I will say it's a little bit mind-bending for those flip-flops back and forth, in current and past tense, back and forth, just non-stop. It's like the entire book. So, anyways, that is it for this one, guys. Apparently she's also she's also written other books. I might visit those at some point in the future. Just glancing over the synopses on Goodreads, it does look like there's some very similar plot veins throughout them, so I'm like, ooh, lady seems like she's definitely dealing with some issues here, but okay, you know, I can respect channeling that into works of art, especially if you can profit from it. More props to you. But, definitely noticing some current themes running through all of them, it seems like. But that'll be another day, another time, not right now. So, anyways, that's it for this one, my dudes. So as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more, it's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, till next time, see ya.